All right, folks, we're back for the third period. 15 minutes of action, 2-0. Edina Hornets over the Ponies. Got Braden Pearson, Riker, Regner, and Maddox. Face-off won by Edina. Well, maybe won by us, but Jesse pounds it around. Kept in by their left winger. Riker trying to get up the wall. Gets it to Regner, and he chips it into the Edina zone. Pearson applies a little pressure. Edina, quick drop back to the D, goes left side, and Riker back. Oh, puck is held up by the water. 1:20 left in the penalty kill. Down in the corner, Jesse pushes him up against the wall. Maddox battling hard. 67 stays with it. 67 up to the left side. End of the point. Back, cross ice, puck bounces, Gorman kicks a leg on it, and pushed to the far side wall. Out to the point, thrown to the net. That's a save by Gorman and a cover. Smith, Weiss, Ike, and Lincoln Purcell. One back by Edina, right point, walks it to the middle, sends it to the left side. Back to him. Shot, save Gorman. Way to go, Sean! Doing a great job. 38 shots so far. Boy, who's going to be able to stop Edina? This will be interesting in the state tournament. And fortunately, face off out into the neutral zone. Weiss applying some pressure. They drop it back. Weiss gets a stick on. Goalie misses it. They bring it back to the near side for the right D. He goes cross to man up at the red line. Quick stop. 11 seconds left in the PK. Right side shot. Save Gorman. Picked up by by Ike, and he clears. Beaver out of the box. They're going to call a hand pass. Bernier, Galloway, Regner with Melhorn and Maddox on D. Galley lines up in the slot. I sense a goal here. One back by Edina. Chipped out. Gets past Melhorn. 2-on-1. Nice job by Maddox. Get a stick on the pass. Quick wrap. And cleared by Galley. But net was off the moorings. Woo, boy. That was a close one. I sensed the goal this shift, but I didn't say which team. It's going to be the Ponies. Riggs wins it back to Maddox. Maddox sends it into the corner. Bernier getting back. He tries to chip it out. Kept in by lefty. Riggs gets a stick on it and up in the rafters. '87 throws it towards the net. That's deflected. Galley with the puck. Galley backhand pass right to their stick. And Melhorn up towards Bernier. D doesn't have a stick. He gets off the wall towards Regner. Regner's got Galley in the middle. Back to Bernier. Bernier fires a shot. That's a save. Good opportunity by the Ponies. Smith, Agoya, Pearson, Riker, and Ike. One back, out to Ike. Shot, deflected. Smith gathers it, tries to swing to the middle. Puck off of his stick. 87 goes wall, hits the ref, And hand pass. Face off down deep. 12:05 left in the third. Let's see if we can break the shutout. Shots on 39-15. Teagan wins it. Pushed out to the point. Shot towards the net. Blocker pad. Puck loose. Smith with it. Off of his stick. Ike punches it down deep. That rims around to Smith. Smith stays with it. Sends it over towards Pearson. Into the corner. Goya. Goya, nice stick lift. Gets out in the slot. Just off of Smith's stick. Picked up by Edina. 67. Throws it in the slot, but Pearson gets a stick on. Back in the slot. Shot, save, Gorman. Picked up by Smith. Smith goes wall towards Pearson. Picked up by Edina. Steered to the corner by Gorman. 67 drops it back for the man behind the net. Riker pushed down. And Smith sends it down for an icing. So quick little story here. We first moved here, before we moved here to Minnesota, we came here to this rink and saw that Edina had 9 different travel levels for the Bantam organization. 9. In Atlanta, we had 2. Out to the right point. 13, steps in, shot. I think that was a save. Into the slot, one-timer save. Back in the corner with Melhorn and Joe. Push to the right point. Thrown towards the net. Puck loose. Save. And push to the corner. 10:43 left in the first. One-timer wide. Regner sends it towards the middle. Kept in by Edina. Pushed out by Dayton. Sent forward. Goalie covers. 43 shots to 16. But score still pretty close, 2-0. If we can get one, let's go ponies. Let's put one in the net. Come on, Galley. Smith, Galley, Bernier, Maddox, and Riker. One back by Edina. They punched up the wall. Riker off the boards, but intercepted by 66, who chips it into the pony end. Maddox gathers it. Oh, doesn't get a good pass up. Intercepted by Riker. He tries to get a stretcher towards Bernier. Going to get an offsides, ponies. Anyhow, Stillwater had 7 levels of hockey at that Bantam level. Back then, Galley picks it up. He pushes it behind the net for Bernier. Bernier tries to get in the slot, and that was off of 85 or 87 skate into the goalie. 89 skate into the goalie. Change on the D, Purcell and Ike coming in. Galley in the slot, Bernier at the top of the slot. Bernier cuts in, push the puck towards the tender. They send it up the boards. Chip it into our D zone. Ike back. They put up to the point. Thrown to the net. That's wide. Galley. Puck loose. Kept in by Edina. Pushed out by Ike. Kick save by Gorman. Pass towards Galley, just off of his stick. Nine minutes left in the third period. 66 stays with it. And sent to the middle, ends up on the left point. Left point to the right side, thrown to the net. That was a redirect and a save by Gorman. Regner, Goya, Pearson, Melhorn, and Riker. Riker with it. Off the board towards Pearson. Pearson doesn't see it. In the slot, picked up by Pearson. Pearson's got Regner. Sends a nice pass towards Pearson, but 71 does a good job by gloving it down. Riker. That's going to go for icing. Well, I think we're a little overwhelmed by their speed. Speed, strength, skill, teamwork. But score still close. 22 with Riker on him. Riker, good job. Tries to get in the far side corner. 2-on-1. Regner supports. Picked up by Edina. Edina sends it in the high slot. Shot saved by Gorman. Picked up by Regner. Regner sends it across for Goya. 71 gets a skate on the puck. Glove down by Pearson. Pearson off the wall. And Pony's going to go to the box. I'm not sure for what. Cross check on a Goya. 7:43 to left in the game. But 7 minutes left in the playtime, I think. Face off, the puck is loose. They push it out to the point, who lets it go in the neutral zone. 67 sends across the left side, back out to the point. Half wall, skating with it, looking for a pass. Tegan in the corner, gets the puck on his stick. Smith has a slight, small chance. Smith 1-on-2, takes it wide. Oops, loses the stick handle. Back to Edina. Left side, gets past Ike. Saved by Gorman. Nice leg pad save. And the net is off. 7:01 left in the third. 1:18 left in the PK. Pearson, Regner, Riker, and Lincoln Purcell. Edina, right point, sends it cross. Half wall to right point, shot, scores. 3-0. Regner, Galley, Bernier, Ike, and Melhorn. Back to Edina possession. They go to the far side. Cross ice pass, or cross crease pass, and Gorman with a beautiful save. One back by Regner to Melhorn. Behind the net. Ike battling. Bernier tries to get it out. Ike with it. Edina. Shot. That's high. Rims out to the right D. Galley there. Smacked down by number 4. Picked up by 21. Clinked off the post. Regner tries to get it out. Back to Regner. No, that was Ike who then tried to push it to Bernier. Whew. Tough shift. 6 minutes left. But 4 minutes left on the, I don't know, what do you call it? Time of play clock. I don't know. Maddox gets it up to Joe. Number 4 of the blue line. Fires it towards the net. Blocked by Purcell. Picked back up by Edina. Thrown to the net. Redirect. Save. And Gorman with a cover. Great game by Sean Gorman. 50 shots so far. Out to the right deep. Sent around. Edina throws it in the low slot. Poked out by Ragnar. Picked up by Agoya. He gets past the D. He's got Pearson. Agoya thrown to the net. Pearson knocks it in the back of the net. Great work by Weston Agoya. And Pearson there for the rebound. 3-1. Yep, refs are yelling at them to hurry up. We got 2 minutes left in the, whatever you call it, the curfew. Picked up by Ragnar. He's got Galley in the middle. I'm not Ragnar, but Bernier. Galley with it. Galley pushed up against the boards. Smith supports. Punched out by Edina. Riker punches it in. Ponies tag up. Edina sends a stretcher for 17. He's going to get a breakaway. 17 or 87. Blocker pad saved by Gorman. Ooh, boy, Bernier's got Galley. 2-on-2. Bernier on the left side. Tries to swing wide. Shot blocked. Punched out. 87. Chips it high. Riker to Ike to Galley. Into the slot. Teagan gets it out and pushed back to the pony end. Riker tries to get it towards Teagan. Teagan up towards Bernier. Bernier crossed to Weiss. Weiss dumps it down. Maddox gets it in the middle in the neutral zone. Melhorn backhands it towards Bernier. He's taken down. Right side, 57. Shot, blocker pad saved by Gorman. Shot, glove saved by Gorman. That should bring an end. Got 38 seconds left in the curfew. Oh, we got a few seconds left. So Joe with Purcell, Weiss, Ragnar, Riker. Ragnar on the draw. One back by Edina. Shot. Might have been a save by Gorman or off of his glove. Out to the point. 13 walks to the middle. Throws it towards the net. That's wide. 5 seconds left. Then Joe clears towards Ragnar. Well, fortunately the score is only 3-1. Shots on 53-20. How are you going to beat this team, huh? It'll be interesting to see what happens in the state tournament. But I'll remind you that last year we were in a similar situation. Probably one of the 10th place, 11th place out of 14. Made it through the playdowns to the state tournament. State tournament, all things start over again. And we made it to the semifinal game. And lost in the last couple minutes of the game to Wayzata. We were up 3-0. And going into the third, almost made it to the championship game. So don't put it past the boys. The playdown brackets will come up on Thursday. And I imagine we will have a game, hopefully this next weekend. Sunday morning, make sure you get up bright and early. Central Standard Time, 7 o'clock for Team USA against Team Canada in the Olympics. That's it from Edina. We got a 45-minute drive home. See you next week.